Hello and welcome to the 2019 Commencement at Grand Rapids Community College. We're out here in the Commons talking to the soon-to-be graduates, but we've got some students we'd like to interview that would like to say something to folks inside. So the first person we have is...
Svetlana Yugai, and I'm graduating with my associate in science.
And what do you plan on doing with that degree?
I'm going to Ferris to get my farm degree.
Excellent. Do you have family in there?
Yes, here's my husband, Alex.
What's he doing in there? He's out here. He's supposed to be in there.
He's graduating with.
What are you graduating with?
Finish computer science. My plan go to Grand Valley.
Excellent.
I want to say thank you for GRCC, for beautiful, smart teachers and professor. Thank you very much.
Do I still owe you the $20 for saying that?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pay you later. Okay, next up we have...
Hi, my name is Catherine Crowfoot. I am graduating with an Associates of Arts, and I participated in the early middle college program, so I didn't have to pay for anything on my degree, but I plan on going on to Ferris State and getting my degree in education.
And I apparently have no other questions to ask you, except, do you have family in there?
Shout out to my dad and my mom, Lisa. Hi.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Lisa. Okay, next up we have...
Alan Perez.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I'm graduating with the Associates of Arts, and I plan to take my studies down to Western this fall, where I plan to pursue a bachelor's degree in sports management.
Sports management. What do you do with that kind of degree?
Basically, it involves like the off-field type of work, administrative side, marketing, and I'm open basically to all of that. Whatever comes in, I'll take advantage, take the opportunity.
Well, that sounds good. Do you have family in there?
Oh, yeah, I do. My parents, my siblings, and a cousin of mine. And I thank them for showing up and all the support, and I appreciate everything they've done for me.
Wow, I hope you got him a good graduation gift. My other question, what was your favorite class at GRCC?
My favorite class?
Did you have a favorite class?
I'd say it was business ethics.
Business ethics? That's something kind of missing these days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you on board with that one then.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have...
Landon Flipping.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I'm graduating in Associate of Arts. Not yet having any plans on transferring, still solidifying some career ideas, but I do know where my interests lie. I'm looking into theology and psychology, maybe touching into music, but that might be separate from school goals and career-wise.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Are you, do you have family in there tonight?
I do. Both of my parents and my two little brothers, they come to support.
You want to wave to them?
They're not over there.
They're not even in there yet?
No, not yet. I don't know.
Oh, man, we'll wave to them over there.
Hey, when you guys
See. Yeah, whenever you guys get inside and don't really hear this. And next up we have...
Natalie Alvarado.
What are you graduating with tonight?
Associate of Arts in Applied Science in Juvenile Services.
Oh, so you're going into like the prison system?
Most likely working with juveniles and children.
Okay, that's a pretty tough career.
Yeah, it is. But I really like working with children and juveniles. Really, really enjoy working with them, for them.
Well, you're in the right place then.
Absolutely. I love graduating from this school. It's wonderful.
Excellent. I don't have to pay you for this either, do I?
Nope.
Okay, excellent. Do you have family in there, or are they still waiting outside?
No, they're inside. They got here early. My boyfriend, my son, and my mom.
Do you want to wave to them in there?
Yep. Hello.
We also have 3 graduates who are dressed identically, except for one who isn't wearing pants. We're going to let you figure out who that is. First we have...
Landon Timmer.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Industrial maintenance certificate.
And what do you want to do with that?
Probably go to more schooling, probably Ferris.
Probably Ferris. So you haven't like made plans yet, like applied?
No, not yet.
Okay, you better get on that.
Yeah, I will.
Do you know what that blue cord is around your neck?
It's for our early college program.
Oh, see, he knew. This guy over here had no clue what the blue thing was for. And your name is?
Cody Langlois.
Okay, and you were going to explain that?
Yeah, Landon doesn't know what it is either.
Oh, okay. Well, he gave a very good guess. Do you have family in there?
Yeah, I do.
You want to talk about them? Or are you trying to keep them a secret?
I'm trying to keep him a secret.
Okay. You can wave to them secretly then. And I forgot to ask you, actually. You have family in there?
Yeah, I do.
You want to wave to them?
Sure.
Who are they?
My mom and dad and my brother.
Okay. And I mean, they're buying you a pretty good graduation gift then?
I don't know yet.
I think you should buy him a really good graduation gift. Like this guy, for instance, he could use pants. And your name is?
Brendan Harwood.
And besides pants, what are you going to do after graduation?
I'm starting at Ferris for weld engineering in the fall.
Okay, so you already applied, unlike him.
Yes.
Okay.
Got pants on, so.
Yeah, I mean, with the wind and your height, you're gonna have a lot of trouble tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a little windy out.
It is. It's kind of breezy. Do you have family in there?
Yes, my mom, my dad, and my little sister.
Okay, if you can free one hand up from not blowing, you want to wave to them?
Yes. What's up, guys?
That was a very low-key wave because, no pants. So over here, we have another group. And first, we're going to go with you first. What's your name?
Ray.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Certificate in Culinary Arts.
Ooh, we got our first chef in the making here. Where do you want to, what's your ideal job?
Owning my own restaurant in the near future.
That sounds great. Save a table for me, okay?
Of course.
And you have family in there?
A couple of friends, but that's it.
Okay, well, friends are like family. Friends are like family you choose.
Yeah.
You want to say hi to them? Yeah. Look right into the camera and say hi.
Hi.
Hello, friends. Okay, thank you very much. Next up, we have, and by the way, she does not want to be interviewed at all. I had to drag her up here. And your name is?
Rachel,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
an Associates of Culinary Arts.
So wait, are you all culinary?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not going to ask that question. And what do you plan to do besides have a competing restaurant from his?
I just want to be a fine dining pastry chef.
Okay, so you make all the fancy desserts you see?
Yeah,
So you work with Gilles then, huh?
I do.
He's quite a character, isn't he?
Oh yeah, we have some good times.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Do you have family in there?
I do. My mom and my dad and my brothers are coming.
They're coming. They're not here yet?
I don't think they're here yet.
Okay, well, hopefully they won't be late.
Yeah, my family's known for being late, so don't keep your hopes up.
Okay. You can wave to them just in case they're in there by some miracle.
All right. Hi.
My family who's not here yet. Okay, next up we have culinary degree is?
Molly.
And what are you going to do with your degree?
I want to open my own bakery.
Okay, are you going to hire her?
Nah, I don't want to hire her.
Oh, okay. Apparently she doesn't like her all that much. Okay, you can step apart a little bit if you want to. You don't have to be friendly. Do you have family in there?
Yeah, my mom's in there.
What was your favorite class?
I don't know.
Wow.
All of them. All of them.
Wow, good answer.
Yeah.
And what was if you had any place you could work in the whole country, where would you be?
I don't know.
You just have no answers tonight, do you? No answers. You should have prepared something.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea.
Let's say L.A. You want to be a baker in L.A.
Sure, why not?
Okay, she's going to L.A. There you go. All right, next up we have, now she really wanted to talk. She was one of these people that, you didn't have to really coax her because she really wanted to be on. And your name is?
Hillary.
Hillary, hey, I have a niece named Hillary. And you're graduating with a culinary degree. What do you want to do with yours?
I started my own personal chef business this past year.
Okay, excellent. So you already have a job.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the name of your business? You can get a little free advertising.
Turn up the beat personal chef services.
Very nice. We'll look that up when we're done with this. Do you have family in there?
My kids are watching from home with my family.
So they're watching the live stream.
They are.
Okay, well you can say hi. If you wave to them, they'll be watching on TV.
Hi, Caleb, Ashton, and Adrian.
Make sure you're watching TV and not watching something else right now, because I'm sure they're watching graduating. Yeah, mom's graduating. Don't be watching Game of Thrones now. Okay, next up we have
Mackenzie.
Okay, this one has attitude. She didn't want to be interviewed either. She's like, I'm not going to say anything. And clearly you're saying stuff.
Yeah.
And who do you have in there family-wise?
I have my mom, my dad, my 2 grandmas, and my grandpa. So hi.
Look at that. She's practiced. She really could say something. It's amazing. Wave to the drone. It's up there. See? We've got 5 students in very different vocations. First off, we have
Brandon.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Business administration.
You have family in there?
I do.
Who?
I have my mom, my best friend, and another best friend, actually.
Okay, 2 best friends and a mom.
Yeah.
You want to wave to them?
Hi.
What do you plan on doing with your degree?
Working and getting another degree.
Plus, you wanted free food tonight, didn't you?
Free food is great.
Okay, we'll try to.
Not any.
That I know of. There might be free food somewhere.
Okay, I hope so.
Okay. I'll get you pizza or something. There you go. Okay. Next up we have
Brandon.
And what are you graduating with?
Degree in business administration.
That seemed to kind of flub up a little bit. I mean, are you sure you know you're graduating with, or
Maybe.
maybe? Okay.
I'm
Wow.
graduating.
Okay, I think you got the suit on for it. Whoa! And we lost a lot of mortars here. Okay. You got family in there tonight?
My mom, my dad, my brother, and my girlfriend, and her mom.
Okay, give them a wave. You're about 12 feet high waving. In there.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, hey, he's okay with that. Okay, next up we have the only person in this line who managed to keep her mortar. And your name is?
Cole Meredith.
It's very windy out here. What are you graduating with tonight?
My culinary associates focused on baking and pastry.
Okay, so you were introduced to Gilles also.
Yes, I was.
Good teacher?
I loved working with him. He's very smart.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, do you have family in there tonight?
I actually have my mom and dad in there today, so it's nice that they're back together.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is kind of...
Out for the day, supporting their daughter. I appreciate it.
That's really nice. You want to wave to them?
Hi, guys.
And what do you want to go on to? Like, what do you think that your best career would be?
Well, I'm managing a kitchen right now, but I would like to just continue my career and get my bachelor's hopefully one day. So.
Which kitchen are you managing?
Beltline Bar.
Oh, I know. Well, great burritos.
Cinco de Mayo, we're having a big party, so you should come out.
All right, margaritas are on her.
I gotta plug it while I'm here, right?
You absolutely have to plug it. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And next up we have, and wait, you have a culinary degree also?
I do.
And your name is?
Laura.
Are you able to keep that cap on now?
It's staying right now.
It's pretty windy out.
Yeah.
And who do you have in there family-wise?
My mom and dad, and maybe some of my brothers. Not sure if they're going to be in there or not.
Well, they'd be jerks if they didn't show up.
Yeah, they could be.
Well,
one of them just told me he's not coming. So.
Well, that's pretty rotten. You better get you a good gift then.
Oh, yeah. Sure they will.
All right, and you want to wave to him? Yeah, wave to you brothers who aren't even here today.
Yeah.
Oh, and last but not least, we have...
Dustin.
And you have a totally different degree you're going with tonight, or certificate. What is it?
I'm going for mechanical design.
Is that a degree or certificate?
That's a degree.
Okay, and what do you plan to do with it?
I plan to get a bachelor's in engineering.
Okay, and what's your ideal job? What would you really like to do?
Right now I'm looking at manufacturing engineering. It's like setting up how plants run and stuff.
Okay, and what would you say is your favorite class of all?
I really like team design, which I just took this last semester. I had a lot of fun with that class.
You design teams?
Well, we designed as teams.
As teams? You don't actually design the teams?
No, we don't design the teams. We designed gumball machines.
Hey, cool. It's one of my favorite things. So you have family in there?
Yeah, I got my mom, dad, and little sister.
Okay, you want to say hi to him?
Hi.
Hey, he's working on gumball machines now, moving up in the world. So, and we have
Morgan Brown.
Now, you and I worked together on something. What was that?
Phi Theta Kappa.
Yes, the Honor Society here. Very proud of this young lady.
Presidents.
Yeah, double presidents. And what are you graduating with tonight? Not that I don't know already, but go ahead.
It's my Associate of Fine Arts with a photography focus.
I did know that. And do you have family in there tonight?
Just my boyfriend, David. He's here tonight.
Is he outside here already?
Yeah. He's right over there.
Yeah, he's over there. So he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna see you inside because he's outside.
He'll get there eventually.
Okay. All right. Well, you can wave to the general crowd because you're about 12 feet high right now on two screens.
Great. Hi.
What's your favorite part of GRCC?
Student life, honestly, being a part of Phi Theta Kappa has been awesome, but student life in general is just so inclusive, and being a part of it has just been amazing.
I can understand that. So thank you very much. And next we have...
Tikva Finn. I am the current president. Morgan was the former president of PTK, so...
That would be Phi Theta Kappa, because we don't just use the letters here. What are you graduating with tonight?
An Associates of Arts.
And what do you want to do with that?
I'm going to U of M for neuroscience.
Wow, that's pretty heady.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So you want to be a doctor?
Yep, I want to be a physician, a neurologist. That's my plan.
Okay, excellent. And who do you have in there, or are they actually in there?
They are actually in there. My parents, my in-laws, and my husband. So, hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. Okay, and last but not least, we have.
Amber Waitress,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Science.
Ooh, and what are you going to do with that heady degree?
Pre-med as well.
Okay, where are you going for that?
Grand Valley.
Okay, and do you have family in there?
Yep, my mom, my grandpa, my brother, my husband, and my in-laws.
Okay, big wave to all of them.
Hi.
And what was your favorite class here at the college? Or favorite teacher?
Definitely Lee Kleinart.
Oh, I like her. She's a good egg.
It's fabulous. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The first person we have up here is?
Alex Whitman.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Business minor. I'm going to Western Michigan to finish off my degree.
Excellent. And do you have family in there?
Yeah, my mom and my dad. Hi.
They're probably not in there right now. You know, they just passed me a few minutes ago.
Oh, man, they better get some good seats then.
They better. All right. And you want to wave to them just in case again?
Yeah.
Look at that. What a pro. Okay, next up we have.
Kat Hipschman,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associate of the Arts, pre-psychology, going to Western in the fall with him.
With him?
Yeah.
Oh, so you two are together?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. I didn't even know that. I wondered why you grabbed her. And do you have family in there too?
Yeah, my family's in there, grandparents, stepmom, dad, mom, and his family's in there too.
Yeah, I know his family's in there. You want to wave to him?
Yeah, for sure.
And what was your favorite class here?
Ooh.
Or favorite teacher?
Oh, definitely Sophie Rubin, Intro to Behavior Analysis.
Nice. That's a very good answer. Okay, now, if you can move over here, you guys are free, actually, if you want to run. She did not want to particularly be interviewed because she thinks she's not graduating with an amazing degree, but in fact she is. And your name is?
My name's Megan Shaw
And what are we graduating with tonight?
with the General Associates.
And what do you want to do with that?
I hopefully want to transfer to a big university that I haven't decided on.
That's okay. You know, you got time. You're young.
Yeah.
And do you have family in there?
I do. I have both my parents, my older sisters, and my big bro.
All right, give them a wave. Try to keep your cap on. It's really windy out here.
Yeah, it's windy.
Okay, thank you very much. And last but not least, we have...
I'm Jonathan Thompson.
And I see him around campus all the time.
I've been here for a while, and I'm just glad to be graduating because it was times I thought I would not make it through here, but I just kept pushing through no matter what the circumstances was. And I'm beginning to walk, so I'm very excited tonight about this big moment.
And what are you graduating with?
It was originally business administration, but I changed it to general studies because I like to know a broad band of different things and stuff so I can have an expand of, different activities or whatever I want to go into later in life. So it's general studies. So
yeah, that's a great philosophy. Now, who do you have in there family-wise?
I have my mom, my dad, and my daughter. So
excellent. Well, give them a wave.
Very excited. How you doing, mom, dad, daughter? Nice. Glad you guys here. 2019 graduation. It finally came. Yeah.
Love this guy. He's great.
GRCC for life.
And this one is particularly nervous. She didn't want to come, really did have to drag her up here. But your name is?
Amy Blood.
Look, you're doing so well already.
Hi.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Applied Quality Science.
Okay, and what do you want to do with that?
Hopefully find a different job, a new job.
Okay. And do you have family in there?
Yes.
Who are they?
Mom and dad and brother and sister-in-law.
And do they have names? Give me names.
Jim, Janice, Jamie, and Sue.
There we go. Well, hello, all of you J names and Sue. And what was your favorite class here?
Probably the GD&T with John Greer.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good teacher?
Yes.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you very much. Wasn't that painless?
Yes.
See, I told her it was painless. And it wasn't painless enough that she didn't want to have this person next to her. And you are?
Jennifer Burgess.
And you're also a very good friend for going up with her.
Thank you.
What are you graduating with?
Also applied quality science.
Oh, so you're classmates then.
Oh, although we didn't actually have a class together.
That's probably the best kind of classmate.
All right.
All right, and what do you want to do with that degree?
Transfer to Ferris for engineering.
Okay, do you have family in there?
Yes.
Okay, who are they?
Mom, grandma, husband, and 3 kids.
Oh, husband and 3 kids. They're just kind of generic, but hi, kids. We can't remember your names right now, kids, but we will eventually. Okay, what are your kids' names?
Mackenzie, Avriana, and Grayson.
Good. I'm glad you remembered them. I'm sure they appreciate it. Okay, next up we have
Daniel Cruzan.
And you actually got a special award. What was it?
It was the GRCC Andrews Award.
I know that's pretty prestigious around here.
Yeah, I was very surprised. It was awesome. It was a great night to remember.
Excellent. And who do you have in there family-wise?
Well, I have my mother, Alice, my sister, Rachel, my brother and his fiance, Terry and Teresa, and my cousin, James.
Now look at you two. This is a good example. He said all of their names. I had to prod you to give names out. I know, they did a good job on you. So what was your favorite class, do you think?
It was probably the 4 Cisco classes I took, because that really got me taken off into the network administration side of things and just kind of skyrocketed my understanding of networking in general and how all that stuff works together. It was very inspiring.
Wow, you ought to come work in our IT department.
Well, I have a job right now.
Oh, okay, well, you quit your job and come work here.
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, fine.
I appreciate it, though.
All right, I'm not really authorized to offer you a job, but, if I could, I would. Okay, well, thank you very much. You want to wave to everybody?
Yeah.
Hello, family that he actually named, unlike these two. And next up we have?
Ephraim Brony.
And what are you graduating with?
Network administration.
You want to work in our IT department?
I'll think about it.
Okay, so you keep your options open. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And who do you have in there family-wise?
I have my wife, my 2 kids, and my mom.
Excellent. You don't have to give their names if you don't want to. I understand.
All right, Tristan and Ezra and Maggie and Frida. Hi.
Look at that. Very little prompting. Look at he waved without even saying anything. Thank you very much. And last but not least, we have
Ethan Moore.
And what are you graduating with?
Business administration.
What do you want to do with that degree? It's pretty broad.
I work on getting a 4-year degree either at Western or Ferris.
Nice. That sounds ambitious.
Yeah, it's kind of my goal is working up from a 4 to then a 6. Hopefully having a work on paying for it.
Okay, and do you have family in there tonight?
Yep.
Who are they? Okay, and I'm going to ask you for names.
Yep. My mom, Teresa, stepdad, Ralph, and then my grandmother, Pat, and then my friend James is also in there as well.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much. Okay, you guys are all clear. You can go now. Go back into line. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And back to you guys in the field house.
Welcome to the 2019 Grand Rapids Community College Commencement Exercises. Entering at this time is the dais, the president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Faculty Association president, the Grand Rapids Community College Board of Trustees, the provost, the dean of the School of Workforce Development, the dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, tonight's keynote speaker, and the emeritus faculty recipient. Carrying the college's gonfalons are Josue Casile and Jacqueline Nunez. Now, please welcome the Grand Rapids Community College graduating class of 2019. Carrying the school's gonfalons are Will Luna and Lindsay Jones. Now please welcome the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, led by their respective associate deans. Welcome to the faculty of the Biological Sciences, from Applied Technology, from the Automotive Department, the faculty from the Education Department, and the faculty from the Business Department. From the English Department, and the faculty from Computer Information Systems, the Exercise Science Department, the Criminal Justice Department, and the Language and Thought Department. The faculty from Mathematics, the Sekia Institute for Culinary Education, faculty from the Music Department, the Dental Department, faculty from Physical Sciences, the Manufacturing Department, Mechanical and Architectural Design, faculty from the Psychology Department, the Nursing Faculty, Social Sciences, the Theater Department, Occupational Therapy Assistants, Radiologic Technology, the Visual Arts departments. And also please welcome Academic Advising and Transfer Center, Counseling and Career Development, Disability and Occupational Support Services, TRIO Student Support Services, the library, and tutor coordinators. Please welcome the president of Grand Rapids Community College, Dr. Bill Pink.
Good evening. Well, if you could see it from my view, it is an awesome view to see all of you here tonight. You graduates, congratulations. But you're going to hear that a lot tonight. So let's get this thing going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 Grand Rapids Community College Commencement, our institution's 102nd ceremony, celebrating the accomplishments of our graduates. This academic year, almost 1,500 students will have received a certificate, degree, or a statement that encompasses programs of study from psychology to automotive technology. Of those students, some 450 are going to cross the stage tonight. While much has changed since GRCC was founded as the state's first community college or junior college in 1914, with 49 students studying from biology to Latin to mathematics, much actually has stayed the same. We are an institution that is committed to fostering not only academic growth and success of our students, but their success also in life. And tonight, we celebrate those successes. In addition to recognizing our student achievements, we will also honor people who have also contributed to the college and to our community. I would like for you to right now join me in showing appreciation to the Muskegon Region Police Pipe and Drums, Professor Kevin Dobrith, Associate Professor Stephen Barton and the Concert Choir, and our Associate Professor Jared Staub and the Wind Ensemble. All of these will be providing our music tonight. I'm so pleased and it's so good to see family, friends, and community members here tonight to celebrate with us. Thank you all for joining us and saluting the accomplishments of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand at this time for our national anthem, which will be led by Professor Kevin Dobrith, Program Director for our music department.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would join me in a moment of silence so that each of us can express our appreciation in our own way for the bright future these graduates would help create. Please join me in that moment of silence. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you our platform guests for the evening. Please hold your applause till we have completed each group as we introduce them, and I'll ask those who are introduced to stand as I call your name. First, for our Board of Trustees, Mr. David Cucci, Chairperson and retired President and CEO of Christian Schools International. Mrs. Cynthia Bristol, Board Secretary and retired Grand Rapids Community College faculty member. Mr. Kenyatta Brame, Board Treasurer and Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer for Cascade Engineering. Mrs. Kathleen Brunsma, Trustee and Attorney with McShane and Bowie Law. Mrs. Kathy Crosby, Trustee and CEO Emeritus of Goodwill Industries of Greater Grand Rapids. And Mrs. Cheryl Siegel, Trustee and Board President of Wellspring Preparatory High School. Please join me in a warm welcome for our Board of Trustees this evening. Now let me introduce to you the other guests who are on stage. Dr. Lori Chesley, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Amy Mansfield, Dean for the School of Workforce Development. Dr. Mike Vargo, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Frank Connor, Psychology Department Professor and Faculty Association President. Lori Foster, 2019 Faculty Emeritus Award recipient and retired Professor of Biological Science. And Superintendent Teresa Weatherall Neal, Grand Rapids Public Schools Superintendent and tonight's keynote speaker. Please give all of these guests a warm welcome to our auditorium. You may be seated. So while it's true that our college would not exist without our students, it would also not be a college of regional and national distinction without the great and incredible people who work here, those who I call the GRCC family. Let me introduce to you and ask them to stand the greatest faculty and staff and administration in the country, the GRCC faculty, staff, and administration. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Now, I also would be remiss if I did not take some time to recognize those of you who are parents, family members, and friends of our graduates. We thank you for the support that you've given these graduates, but I want to take a moment, graduates, for you to, in your own way, also thank those who have supported you both throughout this time that you've been at GRCC and are supporting you here tonight. Please show your appreciation to these people. It is now my pleasure to welcome Board of Trustees Chairperson Mr. Dave Cucci to the podium to recognize our Faculty Emeritus Award recipient, Chairperson Cucci.
I just stood silent for a moment so someone would clap at least once. Thank you for the applause. I mentioned to our Emeritus Award winner, why was it that she was the only one who got bursting applause when we were introducing the guests on the stage? That is somewhat symbolic of the staff persons that we have here in this college, and it gives me a great honor on behalf of the trustees, our faculty and staff, and I'd like to recognize the 2019 Faculty Emeritus Award recipient, Mrs. Lori Foster. Lori Foster has spent her entire career teaching at all levels. She's taught elementary and middle school students, high school students, college teachers, and her fellow faculty members in the classroom, out of the classroom, and online. She had a gift for making her subject relevant to students at all levels, whether they were enrolled in honors biology or general biology for non-science majors. Her skills in the classroom have been recognized at the college, state, and national levels. She received Grand Rapids Community College's Excellence in Education Award and Biology Teacher of the Year honors from the Michigan Science Teachers Association. Professor Foster retired in 2016 as a full professor after working for 25 years in the biological science department. Her legacy lives in the processes she helped build at GRCC and through 4 scholarships she helped develop to assist future generations of students. Please join me now in watching this video tribute.
All right, you guys. guys, we have landed in Amoeba.
When I was hired in 2000 at Grand Rapids Community College, she treated me like her equal. She didn't treat me like a 20-something new hire, and she shared her innovative teaching methods, and she was open, and she always made me feel like she was approachable and I could talk to her about anything.
She was just always great at pulling the human element into our professional development. Sometimes we would get pretty techie about things, and she was always one to well, let's just throw in a group activity or something like that in the middle of it, and it really helped, I think, faculty to learn.
Her teaching always seemed to be motivated by her own curiosity, and be moved by the wonder that was instigating me to ask some question.
I love that. I don't know why. It's just like one of those really cool little phenomena.
I mean, that's teaching, right? That's the difference between just learning some topic, some information, and becoming, gaining a facility with some topic or a skill. It takes such time and such energy, and she just did it so effortlessly. It's just this business of figuring things out, of finding things out. That was living. And so that was like a gift that she gave to me that I have taken with me and tried to spread around a little bit if I can in my own teaching and in my own research.
I haven't met anybody that she doesn't really connect with, and I think she really pushes faculty to explore their teaching, to love their students, and just to get better.
I had this great role model and mentor I could really look up to for 20-some years now, has been an inspiration to me, and most of all, she's been a great friend.
I invite Lori Foster to come to the podium. To accept this award. We got to take a little picture here. So,
Do me a favor, give one more big round of applause to Lori Foster. It's important to recognize students when they do great things and when they have accomplishments. But in my mind, it's also important to make sure we recognize great teaching. And that's what we just did with Lori Foster. So thank you, Lori, for what you've done for this institution. At this time, the GRCC Concert Choir will perform This Is Me from the movie The Greatest Showman by Mac Huff.
A stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say. We don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. For we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out.
sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Look out, this is
Oh, you got to do better than that. Please, our concert choir, awesome job. Got me all excited here. All right, get back focused. So if you look in your program, you probably notice that there's not a name included under this section of our night of distinguished alumni. Now, the fact that there's not a name there wasn't necessarily a mistake. We just didn't tell that person that they were going to get this award. So let me tell you who our 2019 Distinguished Alumni recognition is tonight. Teresa Weatherall Neal has been with the Grand Rapids Public Schools since she was 4 years old. As a student, as a worker, as an administrative assistant, a coordinator of compliance, and assistant superintendent before rising to the role of superintendent in 2012. She took the job during challenging times. Through her leadership, the district has gained state and national recognition for the success for increased graduation rates and reducing chronic absenteeism. Her efforts include comprehensive professional development focused on equity and inclusion and innovative new school choices. Under Superintendent Neal's leadership, GRPS enrollment has increased for the first time in 20 years. You can clap for that. Superintendent Neal's higher education pathway started right here, sitting right where you were, earning an associate degree at what was then Grand Rapids Junior College. And tonight, we are proud to name her the 2019 Distinguished Alumna. Please watch this video.
There was really no other choice. It was just such a natural place for me to go to GRCC, which at the time was Grand Rapids Junior College. So I went there briefly after high school and wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, and so I left and went back many years later. I worked full-time and was a mother and married. And so community college just made it really easy for people like me to go. They embraced people like me.
She's a 35-year veteran of the district. Now she is our superintendent. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you Superintendent Teresa Weatherall Neal.
I had to think about it when I was asked if I would lead the district because I knew that was not something that I liked. I kind of shy away from being in the spotlight. I talked it over with my family. I prayed about it. But I knew that I had been prepared to do this work. Who can sit in a district for 51 years and lead it? I knew that it was my time. We're on the move. Again, I am humbled that you would allow me to serve. Thank you for all of your support, and have a great day. Being in the role of the superintendent of the Grand Rapids Public Schools, first, it's an honor. It can be overwhelming. And even if I stop and think about it too long, I think it's probably a little scary. I don't know that you can prepare yourself to to do this work.
Teresa Weatherall Neal, a woman of accomplishment and inspiration.
You have to believe that this is your calling in order to really make this work. And so it isn't just to be prepared. I study a lot, I read a lot. I've always done that. But the greatest asset I think that I bring to the job is the love that I have for the kids, for the students, for the parents, and for the city. I think it's love. I think that's something special that I bring to the job. I will tell you, and not just saying this, community college prepared me truly to be successful. And I say that even now. Probably the degree that I was most proud of was my associate's degree. I wouldn't be where I am today if I would not have had the opportunity to take that very first class to see if this was something that I wanted to do. I wouldn't be the superintendent of the Grand Rapids Public Schools had I not had that opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bestow the 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award to Superintendent Teresa Weatherall Neal. Yes, here, right here. And now, our keynote speaker for the evening. I caught her so off guard. Please welcome Teresa Weatherall Neal. I'll take that for you.
I apologize. I am a crier, you guys. I wasn't expecting that. But I do want to thank Dr. Bill Pink and the Board of Trustees for allowing me to just share this evening with you tonight. And graduates, I do want you to thank your village, because I know that it takes a village, right? It took this community and your family members and your support systems, your children, to help you get here. So again, I do want you to thank them for being in your village, please. And to the class of 2019, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, you made it, and I know that this has not been easy for some. So I want to say to you, not only are we proud of you, but fellow graduates of this fine institution that you now call Grand Rapids Community College, I call Grand Rapids Community College, I know the valuable education that you received here. I know you had to put in late nights, research, papers written, a lot of homework, your exams, but I'm going to tell you, you are prepared for it. Your education here at Grand Rapids Community College prepared you for this moment. And I want you to look at the bright side. You also made lasting relationships while you were here. And you will be able to take those and move forward. It is such a wonderful dream to be a part of the Grand Rapids Community College family, this wonderful community. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. In 1977, I walked across this stage as a graduate of Creston High School. I became a full-time secretary in the Grand Rapids Public Schools. I got married. That's what we did in 1977. I'm still married. I didn't know how to do it, you guys, right? I just stayed. But I became a mother as well. And I thought that was my path. I thought that would be my path forever, right? That was a journey that I took, and I was content. 12 years later, my sister Faye, and she's somewhere here with me, and I don't know if she remembers this, she called. She worked at JC, it was JC at the time, and she said, let's enroll in a class. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. And she challenged me, and I said yes. I decided to give it a chance. And I took my first class when I was ready, and that was organizational behavior with Dr. Allen. I found that I was able to connect with the staff here, and I say at JC, it was JC then. They walked me through the process from enrollment to how to take the class, everything about college. The faculty members here helped me to do that. I can vividly remember, I was so proud of myself, but I was scared, I was nervous. And my greatest fear, could I keep up? Was I too old? And that was in 1989, you guys. I had no idea, right? But I had so many fears that paralyzed me and stopped me from moving forward. But I realized that I could do it. And it lit a fire in me. And I was now on the journey and the road to change because it was ignited right here at Grand Rapids Community College. I was inspired. That, my fellow graduates, was a time for me. I was thirsty, I was hungry, I wanted to know more. I wanted to spend my time here to become a lifelong learner at Grand Rapids Community College. I learned how to adapt, how to push, how to find courage, conviction, dedication, and so much more that you need to be successful. I found that right here. It also deepened my understanding, though, for the call of others, to help others. I learned that here. I found a family of supporters. I had to go to the tutoring lab all the time, you guys. I didn't know how to study, right? I had to relearn. People helped me here. Everyone came to my aid. But while working as a full-time employee for Grand Rapids Public Schools, a full-time mom, wife, right? What I thought was the impossible became my reality. I actually graduated from Grand Rapids, JC at the time, and it was literally the most exciting day of my life. I never thought I could do it, and I did. I stand before you today. What we used to say is JC for me. I literally took that to heart. I felt that JC was mine. This college belonged to me, and it helped me. I was encouraged by everyone here to continue. I want you to know you are a member of an elite group. In Kent County, according to the census in 2014, there are only 8.4% of the members of our community with an associate's degree. You guys, that's pretty impressive that you're here. Don't take that for granted. You are a part of a great group. Just as my associate's degree from community college allowed me to dream, to be all that I could be, to go on and open doors for me, you will find that this degree that you will receive tonight will open doors that you never, ever dreamed. But I want you to know, getting a degree, this degree from Grand Rapids Community College, it comes with great responsibility. Timing is everything in life. For you, leadership is needed at this time. And it doesn't matter whether you take leadership roles in our city, in our state, or across this nation. You've been prepared for it. You need to find your passion. Speak for people who cannot speak for themselves. Help them until they find their voice. That's what you have here with your degree. When it is your turn to stand in the gap, don't shy away from it. Stand in the gap. Stand in the gap and push. There are some people that didn't have this opportunity. And so as you celebrate tonight, and we want you to celebrate, this is a major accomplishment. But as you celebrate tonight, you think about all that you've had to go through to get here. And for some, it's been harder than others. But I want you to remember tomorrow, if you don't have a plan, take time to reflect. Think about your next step, whatever that is. Put your degree to action. Seek out an opportunity. Don't stand back and watch life. Don't stand on the sidelines. That's not what we do when we graduate from our community college. We get involved. When it's your turn, you need to step up and be ready. You have a moral responsibility, just as I did, to become your superintendent, to step up, take the torch, and do the next step. You will be called on to stand up, and I want you to be ready and answer that call when they call you. But when you do, you give 100%. You give 100%. And again, you have been prepared for that moment. Lean in, take the challenge. Don't shy away from it. Don't shy away from it all. Be the voice for those that may not have a voice. I want to leave you with a quote from Maya Angelou that I use quite a bit for perseverance. And Maya Angelou said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you cannot be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats, just so you know who you are, what you can rise from, and how you can still come out of it." I want you to let your presence be known. Your educational experience here at Grand Rapids Community College has prepared you with the tools necessary to accomplish anything you want to do, anything. Anything you want to do, you have it within you. So for that, graduates, I say to you, congratulations, and it has been an honor to be here before you today. Thank you.
I'll ask you one more time, please give one more applause for not only our distinguished alumni, but for our keynote speaker this evening. Superintendent Neal, thank you for your words of encouragement to our graduates, and welcome home. So now we're at this point in our ceremony that I think some of you have been anticipating, this awarding of diplomas. Students before you, ladies and gentlemen, will join tens of thousands of other graduates who are proud GRCC and GRJC alumni. On behalf of everyone on this stage and in the audience, I want to wish you the best as you take your next steps, whether that's onto a career or continuing your studies. We are proud to call you GRCC alumni. Now it's time for you to shine as you take this step and this long walk across this stage. As we confer these certificates and degrees, I will be assisted by Chairperson Dave Cucci and other members of the Board of Trustees. Presenting the candidates for confirmation are Provost Lori Chesley, Dean Amy Mansfield, and Dean Mike Vargo. But before I go on, I want you to help me recognize someone tonight. I just mentioned to you our Provost, Lori Chesley, that will be helping confer degrees tonight. But this is our Provost's last commencement here at GRCC, for she has become and been named the president of Central Oregon Community College in Bend, Oregon. I want you right now to help me congratulate and let Dr. Chesley know just how much this community is going to miss her. Thank you. So before we begin this section, I'd like to call your attention to students who are wearing special cords tonight and ribbons and medallions, and let me explain some of those to you. Students wearing gold ribbons with gold medallions are members of Delta Pi Alpha, who graduate this evening in the top 5% of their class. Students wearing a blue ribbon with a medallion are members of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society and have earned a grade point average of 3.3 or better. Students wearing blue and gold cords are members of our honors program, and students wearing red, white, and blue cords are being honored for their service to our country. You will also notice some students wearing blue and white cords. They are members of our middle college programs. We have graduates from Wyoming High School, Cedar Springs High School, and Holland Career Line Tech Center. The Middle College program is a partnership between GRCC and several public schools, allowing participating students to earn a high school diploma and an Associate of Arts degree in 4 years. These students completed a 13th year of high school while also being enrolled in GRCC courses, and the tuition cost for these students is $0. Please take a moment, if you would. If all those students wearing all the special cords and medallions I just mentioned, please stand and be recognized by our audience at this time. You may be seated. Now, please welcome Provost Lori Chesley, who will begin the conferring of certificates and degrees for this evening.
Will the Marshal now present the candidates who will be graduated with an Associate of Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of Music, Associate of Science, and Associate of General Studies. Dr. Michael Vargo, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, will present these candidates this evening.
Svetlana G. Ugay. Catherine J. Crowfoot. Alan H. Perez. Landon Armand Flippin. Jesus Alberto Reyes. Javid Nawazish. Omar Velasquez. Brianna Joy Kentlone. Jairo Morillo. Pascal Kawaye. Cecilia Medina. Amber S. Belmont. Timothy G. Proctor. Stephen James Baker. Kelly Marie Vanderlei. Kendra Ann Coulier. Dylan Tanis. Josue Casile. Jacqueline Areza. William John Luna. Emma Doreen Gabatees. Kayana A. Hunter. Cecilia Brandt. Riley N. Detloff. Ariana M. Marcus. Emily L. Parks. Michelle Murray. Jonathan Stephen Thompson. Shane Camry Wilson. Andrew Bium Vuhore. Madeline R. Pierce. Jenna Julian. Emily May Wasinski. Autumn E. Gentner. Mackenzie J. Kuker. Miabella Villa. China T. Johnson. Mary Nicole Minima. Lillian M. Stolikis. Tyler D. Reno. Annalie Amber Sneller. Aaron M. Murphy. Raul Leon. Jonte N. Yost. Emma R. Airgood. Jennifer Michelle Pica. Catherine Elizabeth Dietrich. Dominique Leola Robinson. Margarita Ramirez Rios. JC Leanne Burns. Emily Elise Tennant. Michael Scott Banaszak. Nathan A. Evans. Allison Kate McPherson. Adriana Janeth Vasquez. Jovan G. Contreras. Paul William Vandermeil. Madison Marie Sullivan. Thalia Karina Amaya. Magali A. Tovar. Claudia Gonzalez Castaneda. Audra M. Skildhouse. Peter Shema. Kenya J. Cifuentes. Amina A. Elamin. Hai L. Tran. Nhung Pham. Nicole Lynn Vandervenen. Jacob James Frizz. Shauna Mullenix. Jeremy David Wilder. Amber Ray Weichers. Tikva Dawn Finn. Stella Evangelia Sparrow. Brianna Sue Gray. Holly Marie Finn. Andrew Pham. Logan Matthew Norton. Philip Lamb. Efrain Cano. Lydia Ayad Hana Shimona. Stephanie Ramirez. Jessica Hernandez Ortiz. Casey Thomas Mungia. Thomas Edward Hubert. Rachel Elizabeth Tisdale. Karina Nieves Hernandez. Tina M. Morgan. Grace Marie Pies. Nathaniel Stephen Eugene Shell. Kane Michael Hazelton. Lindsay R. Mersman. Caitlin Marie Barnes. Shanique A. Blyden. Cameron R. Geim. Sheila Michelle Harris. Kelsey Lynn Hall. Eric Wesolowski. Lorena Rivera Tinoco. Ana S. Villagomez Vega. Yolanda Ramirez Salto. Brittany Ann Wilterink. Asia Peterson. Justice Mishley. Jacob Edward Beitendijk. Morgan Jean Brown. Jamie Thomas Limbers. Tessa Elizabeth Osborne. Christine J. Williams. Chandler Evan Michalski. Benjamin Travers Kulk. Ryan Razzo. Joanna Ruth Banks. Christian Michael Mauring. Dallas Van Eng. Elizabeth J. Aronica. Alexander Scott Whitman. Catherine Elizabeth Hibschman. Asadullah Ali. Megan S. Shaw. Caitlin E. Bernadowitz. Caitlin R. Bultice. Anastasia Nicole Barnes. Rachel E. Haywood. Lauren G. Kramer. Olivia S. Schrader. Stephen C. Martinsky. Hillary Van Krimpen. Amanda Michelle Holloway. Gino Gonzalez. Daniela Oviedo. Juana Maria Vasquez. Kayla Lynn Baker. Morgan Potter. Christopher Scott Moore. Grace Diane Dennison. Luke Patrick Fortier. Jennifer Izaguirre. Jessica Ann Pitcher. Kimberly Jo Patalski. Jayla Nicole Williams. On Lee. Emily Ramos. Sarah Shen Leisha Doctor. Melina Jasmine Castro. Montserrat Guzman. Jessica Quist. Hannah Grace Malamasura Booth. Caitlin Taylor Bulgarella. Brittany Ruth Lansma. Tin N. Wynn. Kaylee Westerheis. Ashley M. Ferentz. Asia N. Kilgore. Erica Urives. Thomas J. Fredericks. Calvin Owens. Sammy Ryans. Fabrice Kouakou. Amber S. Nathan. Sophia J. Studebaker. Emily J. Smith. Mallory Faye Pies. Doroni Evelyn Sutavile. Karam Cruz. Muammar Bektash. Nancy Aguilar. Elijah Emmanuel Lewis. Kiana E. Williams. Larisha L. Lee. McKenna R. Willey. Evan Thomas Lindout. Roseanne J. Bloom. Dandu Subor Loloro. Tanisha Browley. Jared Michael Zank. Christopher Lewis Klein. Kirsten Storemski. Julie M. Alvarado. Jesse Webb. Allison E. Ream. Omal Yamal Cockburn. Trinity Lambeth. Logan James Ostike. Chow Pham. Bethany Ann Batchelor. Trevor J. Hodges. Nathan A. Verstrat. Caitlin Zittle. Catherine Elizabeth Wisman. Andrew James Eugene Kent. Taylor Junan Mali. Allison May Bliss. Zach Schondelmeyer. Stephanie Galabart Garcia. Paul Warren Kempter. Cole Solomon Evans. Laura Uamararo. Lucelina Guerrero. Cheyenne Lillian Bell. Sky Devana Thomas. Andrew James Friel. James Christopher Martin. Abraham Malu Mach. Isaiah Nathaniel Gooden. Andrea M. Hall. Soremi Colazo Cartagena. Long Doe. Serafina Casile. Reset. Thank you, sir.
Will the Marshal now present the candidates who will be graduated with an Associate of Applied Arts and Science, Associate of Business, Associate of Nursing, and certificates? Dr. Amy Mansfield, Dean of the School of Workforce Development, will present these candidates this evening.
Grant J. Davis. Alexander V. Yogai. Po Ray. Ray F. Nielsen. Chelsea Rose Beckman. Hillary A. Miller. Brad M. Verberg. Laura Jane Catherine Kirsten. Molly Mord Brookheis. Rachel Eileen Evans. Mackenzie Lee Marchini. Cole Meredith. Landon T. Timmer. Cody W. Langua. Brandon J. Hardwood. Jennifer R. Burgess. Amy J. Blood. Ethan N. Moore. Ephraim Brony. Daniel Jonathan Cruzen. Natalie Selena Alvarado. Lisa G. Cooley. Angela Inez Middleton. William Allen DeWitt. Brandon Charles May. Brandon Winter. Lindsay Aaron DeLong. Kurt William Kemple. Brandon Michael Doctor. Caleb John Rookus. Essence Renee Walker. Joseph Hamilton. Erica Mejia. Kyle E. Powers. Alexander Powers. Tasha Renee Sanders. Mariah Chanel Edwards. Josh D. Snowink. Kara Flagg. Kelsey Lynn Berry. Jordan Douglas Sandy. Josephine Jacenna Renee McClendon. Hasiel Aragon. Jessica Lynn Heisinger. Lauren M. Hagunman. Elizabeth Rose Dorman. Mackenzie Lynn Font. Marcia K. Funk. Catherine Joy Westenbrook. Kristen Joy Van Hoek. Samantha Jean Dozinski. Rebecca A. Hock. Ashley S. Waterworth. Molly Ann Ludwig. Erin Francis Carter. Mary Therese Forrester. Mackenzie Paige Parker. Emily Renee Scapel. Nicole R. Shepard. Allison E. Rodewald. Caitlin Marie Loading. Megan A. Paulin. Janisa K. Hill. Lataviana L. Brown. Louis Musumda Miaba Musumda. Elizabeth Carter. Himantha Acharya. Ariana Hunter. Chad James Meister. John McCarthy. Shannon B. Sullivan. Lucas Enrique Rios. Kamisha Shaskagay Clark. Sarah Ann Wilbur. Desiree Marie Karanko. Tonia Gay Lee. Jasmine Marie Lyles. River Alonzo Matoya. Morgan Nicole Vickery. Lindsay M. Anderson. James Arnez Lang. Teresa K. Sargent. Jonathan Allen Berry. J.D. Marsilia. Douglas Jeffrey Hall. Carl E. Polk. Julian Mahirwa. Daniel Callahan. Chris Lee Schmidt. Michelle Lee Bates. Misty Michelle Fornston. Kevin Wynn. Karen Lee McDonald. Jennifer L. Pensick. Parzinder Gavri. Lal H. Chlong. Tangshan Sawan Kawi. Brianna Marie Lampy. Ryan Patrick Mergener. Timothy William Johnson. Nicholas John Scott. Megan Elizabeth Gronhout. Zachary Ryan Scott Graves. Scarlett Ray Polk. Brian Scott Hayward. Juliana Mora Calderon. Adan M. Hassan. Olivia L. Pierce. Rachel Lynn Gowdy. Jade A. Vanderjack. Ashley Marie Mowell. Renee Danielle Barron. Alicia Marie Valise Figueroa. Tierra Nicole Sidnor. Heather Ann Ellsworth Troyer. Nicole Kathleen Holbrook. Megan L. Bishop. Kaylin Marie Medley. Jenna LaVey Whipkey. Alyssa Lee Gerlowski. Bradley C. Camling. Elma Husick. Kimberly Renee Jabais. Carly Lynn Hume. Chloe Dawn Graham. Kalika Darian Wernett. Crystal I. Thorpe. Irdma Brakish. Kayla Marie Walker. Mary B. Malloy. Ronald W. H. Cole. John Michael Paul. O'Hara B. Boltinghouse. Dariana A. Tillman. Jada Lee. Katie A. Sparks. Danielle Berry. Amanda Nicole Roy. Amber Marie Visser. Zaria Terry. Daniel Joseph Dietrich. Luz Patricia Gonzalez. Aaron M. Casey. Thomas Marshall Galbraith. Mark Vasquez Montero. Abraham Isaac Calderon. Dustin Leon Moody. Sergei Pavlov Haley. Judiel Corona. Judiel Corona. Jose Aguilar Martinez. Eduardo Gomez. Patricia B. Walker. Kaylin Nicole McAllister. Rachel Castle. Michelle Denbeston. Allie Louise Bears. Brooke Marie Claimer. Sydney May Heisma. Jody Lee Demansky. Vivian Ruth Marie Baker. Chelsea Nicole Coronado. Danae M. Montaro. Ashley Janice Nemec. Marie Isabel Ramirez. Kimberly K. Radowski. Kayla Nicole Gibson. June Adora Rayburn. Stephanie K. Kronk. Kendra Tatiana Valdier. Serena Rose Milas. Chian Swam Peng. Aaron J. Vale. Solomon Luke. Stanislas Baba Bengay. Zachary Scott Johnson. Claudia Rodriguez. Katie Lynn Lefevre. Nicole M. Latham. Carissa M. Stolzenberg. Lindsay A. Kelly. Sheila Gamalia Rui. Nicole Myers. Olivia P. Verberkmos. Teresa Marie Hickady. Amy J. McNabb. Jenny Ann Hayes. Alex Michael Phelps. Karen Felix. Melissa Lorraine Massey. April Elizabeth Brooks. Hannah Sue Smalley. Scott David Smith. Stephen Christopher Turley. Caleb Scott Leifers. Eric J. Wyma. Ryan Michael McGovern. Renee Lynn Hankins. Dominic Lee San Manuel. Gabriel Garcia Roldan. Paul Cole. Beth K. Johnson. Ashley Marie Schaefer. Jenna Christine Bristol. Jenna M. Potter. Melissa Morris. Daniel Cariel Vasquez. Sheena Renee Pierce. Maisha M. McSwain. Raquita D. White. Colin C. Gillikin. Sarah Jo Yonkers. Elizabeth N. Babcock. Deanna Jovan Renee Owens. Ashley Algantar Guzman. Tien Rin Tang. Wei Wen. John David Leonard. Grace Ann Lemon. Christina M. West. Wacy Christabel Tawasi. Zulema Zugi Vega Cortez. Melissa Violeti Valtez. Elijah J.D. Vaughn. Brian David Hutton. Thomas John Smarch. Johnny Lee. Tyler Dine. Hannah Faye Francisco. Chelsea Ann Sorrells. Isabel Jensen. Ruby Blanco. Marilyn Marty Ortega. Krishna Nepal. Gabrielle Albino Cabalario. Michael Bowes. Myra Annette Johnson. Krista Marie Favors. Anna Teresa Behrman. Marcus Kendall Williams.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? President Pink, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, I am honored and privileged to present the candidate for Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Arts and Science, Associate of Business, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Music, Associate of Nursing, Associate of Science, and certificate programs.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Board of Trustees, and the laws of the state of Michigan, I now confer upon each of you the certificate, degree, and title as they apply to you individually, and cite you as being worthy of all rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with this accomplishment. Graduates, you may now shift your tassel from right to left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know that I just asked them to shift that tassel over, but I gotta say this one more time. Let me present to you the 2019 graduating class of Grand Rapids Community College. Graduates, if you would remain standing, and everyone, please, as we stand here for our alma mater for Grand Rapids Community College, performed by the GRCC Concert Choir, accompanied by the GRCC Wind Ensemble.
Its colors all
Please be seated. As we get ready to conclude our ceremony this evening, graduates, I need to say to you, here there are a lot of things that are said about the value of a college degree. There are a lot of people that talk about and wonder and talk about what's the value, what does that mean? And there are people in this world that will tell you and question you and ask you about what that means for you, and even some of them that will try to tell you what that means. I want to tell you tonight, you are a GRCC graduate. No one writes that narrative for you. You write that narrative. You are the one who decides what that future is for you. You have education. You have something in your hand, it's a diploma cover, that may get left on the seat, that may have something, you may not even have any idea where that thing is 5 years from now. It doesn't matter about the cover. What matters is the education that you've had here at this place. You've been educated, you've been prepared. You get to write that narrative, no one else. You tell people as you exit this place, and you tell them, just as you heard Superintendent Weatherall Neal say tonight, from here on forward, you tell people, I'm a GRCC graduate. I graduated from Grand Rapids Community College. That's a point of pride for many people in this community. It is now a point of pride for you. You've been prepared and educated by the people sitting around you right now, and they work hard at what they do. You carry that on because you are one of ours. You are one of the GRCC family now. And if anyone ever says anything about it, anyone ever questions the value of your community college degree, you tell them the value of it. You tell them what this place did for you. And if they still have a problem with it, send them to me. Because you are one of ours now. You are one of ours. And you make sure everyone understands and knows that. You tell this world that you are a Grand Rapids Community College graduate. Sermon over, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. Going back to script. To conclude, our 102nd commencement, our faculty will honor our graduates in a recessional lineup as they exit to the Olivares Plaza. We ask everyone if you would remain seated while viewing the recessional on the screens that are behind me. After all students have exited the building, we invite you to join your graduate and our faculty out on the plaza once they have all exited the arena. Graduates, congratulations on this important milestone. We are proud to call you GRCC alumni. Have an awesome evening.